Hey guys, how are you? Today I am going to be sharing with you this really fun card made with the stamp set Farmhouse Christmas. And this, I wanted to do something that wasn't Christmas related because it is a little too early for me to be doing too much Christmas, though I do have Christmas card classes scheduled. But I wanted to show you how to make this, so let's get started. Okay, so we are starting off with this, I'm going to do this little part first on the front. And that is soft suede. And it is, oh, I thought I had written everything down on these sizes. Let me get my ruler. All right, so it is 3 1/4 squared. So I am going to start with the tree, and I'm doing it with early espresso, and then I'm going to color it in with a blend. So let's get that going here. And I wanted to go off the card some, and I'm going to have it be just on and off the card. Okay, so now I'm going to color it in with my bronze blend. And it is easy if you use your fine tip. Okay, so now that is colored in. I am going to come in with my chalk marker and put where I think snow would be settling. And I'm not going to do it as much like for the smaller twigs. I'm going to do it for the big because I think that that's where it would do the most. And if you kind of dot it, it kind of goes on darker. One more. All right, now I'm going to let that dry for a minute while I cut out the fence. So I have this really cool fence, and luckily, and I didn't plan it this way, but I made it to where this piece sits perfectly between two posts. So as long as it's on one edge, you're good to go. And I am going to tape it. Where did I put my tape? Well, let's see if I can do it without taping. I'm already messing up. Okay. Now doing it upside down, for some reason, it makes it to where you don't have to use the brush. And it all comes out really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pokey, my and just poke out just on the side so I can pull it out the rest of the way. Because it does not need to be, there we go. And see, it comes right off. Nothing stays in here, and if it does, you just have to, and it comes all out. All right, let me clean up that so we don't have all the mess. And this has been my greatest thing that I've discovered, is to do it this way. And I want to put this on here. I love this fence. I am so excited. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut at this one side. And then this is going to go right on here, which this way. Fits perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. So then I'm going to bring in a piece of the sparkle paper. And this is 1 inch by, well, the same as this, which would be 3 1/4. And what I do is, and this might be a little thick than the one I have on there, but let's see how it looks, is you just start just zigzagging so that you have a nice snow pattern. And I don't want it to be too tall for the fence, but we want it to look like it's got snow. That doesn't look bad. Okay, so that's good. And now I'm going to come in with my fine tip glue pen, and I'm going to just go over where I have the snow in the trees. Now I am going to come in with my Dazzling Diamonds. And I'm just going to stick it in for just part of the tree here. Okay, so now the snow is nice and shiny. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and I'm going to use the 2-way glue, or the fine tip glue pen too. And I just do it on the big fence posts, and I barely like put any on. Alright, and then you can bring in this if you wanted to and run your tape along the bottom, but since I've already put glue there, I'm not going to do that, but you could have done that instead, because this will make it so it doesn't stick, but the snow covers up the edge so you wouldn't see it through. Okay. This fence is so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back, on the back of this. And put that on. Let me slide that over just a little, because I have the snow, it's not quite going all the way across, but that's okay. Alright, so then let me put this lid on real quick so that I don't have it dry out on me. Alright, so now I'm going to use my embossing buddy and just get right here and my Versamark, and the stamp set that I am using for the Love You is from the Enjoy Life. I didn't want to use the ones for the stamp set with the tree because that only has sentiments for Christmas. Alright, let's see if I can get this straight. And without getting it into my glue. Okay. And look at, I didn't get it straight at all. But you get the gist. Then I'm going to come in with a brush because I see there's a couple spots because I squished my pad. Whoops. I took off part of the L. So let's do that again, and then I'll have to do it again, I'm sure. Yes. Goodness. That's what happens when you're too much in a hurry. Okay. I really don't like that is curved, but you could make it to where it's purposely that way and not worry about it at all. Okay, it doesn't look too awfully bad. Alright, so then I'm going to come in with a 3.5 inch squared piece of white. And since I've already put the glue and everything and it's drying, I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive on this, which I don't normally do. I usually put it on the back, but I wasn't thinking about mounting it first. That just really sets it off. Then I'm coming in with a piece of early espresso, and that is 5 by 3 3/4, and I will be backing that onto, I will be, but first off, I'm going to bring in my ribbon, my burlap ribbon, and I always just do it so it wraps around, because I think that's what looks best. Alright, so I'm going to put this on so I can see where to put my ribbon, so I know where to put the adhesive. And what it works well, where did I, oh there it is to put one glue dot in the middle, because I'm going to add a button, one of the True Gentleman buttons, and I just want this to stick down where the button's gonna go, and I didn't quite put it in the middle. Alright, so I can take this off, and then you're going to put a bunch of adhesive right here and here and wrap it. That saves you a lot, and if you want you can come in with some I'm going to put dimensionals on the back too, and might as well do that while I'm at it. And have that kind of help hold down your ribbon. Now the reason why I popped this up is because it is, this is thick. And if you have it going around the back, then you need to have it popped up so that it doesn't like bulge under. And I really like the look. I like dimensionals and glitter. Those are my faves. Okay, I'm just gonna put one in the middle. Alright, so I can go ahead and mount this to the white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Alright, and of course this is, well, it's already dry. That glue works fast. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I just love this card. I love how it looks. Okay, now the buttons. I have the True Gentleman buttons, and I like this one because it has the soft, the lighter brown and the darker brown, and it goes with both of these. So that's part of the reason why I chose it. I want it to stand out. So I'm going to put 4 glue dots under this so that it will really hold onto that ribbon. And if I had been turning it over and looking, I would have it right, because I've been putting the glue dot on the same spot. So I have like 4 in one spot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on right over where I had the other button. Now, I don't like to thread. It just, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put a rhinestone in the middle and color that with the blend also, which the blend is perfect for this, because a lot of times if you use a marker, it'll just rub off. But on these, it does not rub off it with the blends. Alright, and I'm going to use my new tool and get under there and put it right in the middle. Well, in the middle. Scooches. Okay. There we go. So there's that. Now I'm going to layer this onto a piece of the soft suede. That's 8.5 by 5.5. Now if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate everything that when you guys subscribe, I just get so tickled. And it tells me that I'm doing something right. Now the next card that I will be doing is a Halloween card, because that comes before Christmas, which is why I'm not doing a Christmas card today. So I love this card. Let me show you the inside of the other one. I'm not going to show you that because it's pretty much just stamping. But I love to layer my card. So I have a piece of the early espresso and the white, and I used the squirrel from Sitting Pretty, because I hadn't used him yet, and I thought, oh, that's really cute. So I thought squirrels and trees go together, so that's what I did. And this is going to be one I did in a class. So this one has a lot of snow on the tree, and this one has less. You let me know which one you like better. I like them both because I like glitter, but in this one obviously I got straight. So let me know which one you like, and I will see you next week. Thank you.